I'm DJ with TILLO International. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to rig a 4/6 Thunder sail, but this tutorial applies to many windsurfing sails. First, we go to the sail itself. Begin by taking the bungee cord that's around the grommet on the base of the sail. Take it off the grommet and unroll the sail like so. It's helpful to unroll the sail with the wind. Once you've unrolled the sail, now we go to the mast. Take the two halves of the mast, take the smaller half and insert the bottom half onto the smaller half, which is the top half. Take the assembled mast and slide it from the base here up the length of the mast sleeve. Go to the top of the sail to make sure that the mast has reached the very end of the mast sleeve. Go to the bottom of the mast and make sure. So now we're going to add the mast extension. So for adding the proper amount of extension, you'll reference this tag on the sail. Each sail has one. It specifies a Luff length, which is a combination of the mast extension and the length of the mast. In this case, the Luff is 370, and this mast extension is set at 0 to properly accommodate a 370 mast. So we'll add it into the mast at the bottom, and to properly rig the downhaul, you'll begin by passing the downhaul line under the pulley closest to the mast. Then take the line, pass it under the pulley closest to you on the downhaul. Pass it from the inside to the outside. Next, pass the end of the downhaul line over the pulley farthest from the mast. Next, pass the line from the outside to the inside of the last remaining pulley on the extension. Pass it from the underside over the middle pulley on the sail. Give the sail tension by hand, and then pass it from the inside to the outside of the cleat on the mast extension. Now you can pull and give the sail maximum downhaul tension. You can wrap up the downhaul line and tuck it away into this convenient pocket in the mast extension cover. Now that the downhaul line is all tidied up, we can move to putting on the boom. Take the boom, and you will know which side is right side up by the numbers or writing on the side. That should be upright. From the bottom of the sail, pass the boom over the sail. Begin at the mast clamp on the front of the boom. Make sure the uphaul line isn't interfering. Take the mast, and take the mast clamp line, pass it under the mast, align the mast with the groove in the mast clamp, make sure it's snug up against it, clamp down the mast and pass the line over the mast clamp. Now you can cinch it closed by lifting this tab and cinching it closed. If it's too loose or too tight, you can adjust the tension with this line here and this cleat. To add more tension, uncleat the line and pull tighter and then recleat. To release tension, uncleat and then let out line and then recleat. This feels like a good tension, so now we'll go to the clew of the boom. Set up the clew. We're going to begin by passing the line through the cleat of the boom, of the clew. Now, from the bottom to the top, take the loop you have now and pass it through the eyelet of the clew of the sail. take the loose end of the clue line, add tension, and then take the loop and pass it over the second plastic cleat on the clue. Now you could add tension to your liking and tune the sail to your preference. Adding more tension here will make the sail more powerful. Adding more tension will make the sail faster but less powerful. Now, to verify that you put the correct tension at both the downhaul and outhaul, look at the shape of the sail. You want to see a slight bend in the mast, and you want to have some shape and depth in the sail. The sail should also be able to flex a little when you push on it. That way you have some amount of power when you pump. The sail should also be able to rotate its battens when you switch sides and do a slight pump of the sail. If it's too difficult, you may have too little downhaul tension or too little outhaul tension. For more information, go to tillointernational.com.